Welcome, welcome, welcome to day two of Y'all Stars 2025 right here in beautiful Thibodaux, Louisiana. My name is Hazenberg.
I'm Mary Chaos.
And we're bringing you our next game, Beastside versus Pennsylvania. This is the first full-length game of the tournament.
Regular roller derby.
That's right, regular rules roller derby. It's going to go the full length. We're going to go all the distance, et cetera, maximum effort. So I'm going to go ahead and give you all the rosters for Beastside. That's 07 Jackie Daniels, 1-2 Razor, 1-8 Miss T Maven, 2-2 Scare It to Death, 2-2-1 Yeti or Not, 3-3-3 True Blocka, 3-4 Grimace, 3-5 Sharknado, 5-5 Blint, 5-7 Monster Jam, 7-0 Doc Flatliner, 7-2-5 Sparkles Fantastic, 8-1 Reaper, 8-3-2 Harmstrong, and 8-3 Grin and Barrett.
Team Pennsylvania, we've got 101 Tree, 1-2 Zora, 1-7-2 Jackson, 1-7-6-0 Biohazard, 2-7-3 Uller, 2-8-2 Dash Ketchum, 3-0 Omwrecker, 3-5-2 Olive, 4-7 Mike Concho, 5 Hurricane Heather, 5-5 Nemesis, 6-6-6 Lollyrot, 8-2 Starstruck, 8-4 Phoenix, and 9 Pit Bulldozer.
And while we're waiting for all the action to begin, we want to give a huge thank you to Rydell Roller Skates. Step into action with the Rydell Roller Skates, where passion meets performance. Trusted by skaters for generations, Rydell combines classic craftsmanship with cutting-edge design. Discover your perfect pair now at roller.rydellskates.com. Rydell, built for derby, made for you.
So this is going to be an interesting matchup. These two did not play last year. Team Pennsylvania was in the main division last year, and they went open division this year. Some of the players on B side also play for Team Pennsylvania.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
They're quite a mixed bag, and their very own 725 Sparkles Fantastic is actually a member of Red Stick Roller Derby, which is one of our local Louisiana leagues out here.
And we've got a lot of dual rostered on B side as well. Razor, Miss T Maven, Yeti or Not. Who else? I feel like there was someone else. Maybe not. Maybe that was it.
Genuinely legendary skaters as well, like Jackie Daniels. And like you said, Misty Maven.
Yeah, I was trying to... Misty is so humble. I was trying to tell her earlier how there were members of the Divergence team, because she's skating with us this weekend as well, who were just so hyped that she was able to join us last minute. And she's like, no, but why? I'm like, buddy, you're legend at this point.
All right, we're getting ready to start it off. That is number 1-2, Razor on the jam line for Beast side.
I believe that's Zora taking the stand. I can tell by the pigtail ponies, the braids going on over there. Zora hailing from Pittsburgh.
That is indeed Zora. And they are off. The whistle is blown. Off they go. Both teams fighting to get front. But Zora gets out first and is your lead jammer.
Very fast jam to start off with. Just running it already. Zora is lead, chasing down, catching a couple B-side players. Gonna try calling it off. Let's see if they got all the points or just some of them.
Looks like a full handful of points
for
Pennsylvania.
I wasn't sure if she had passed Harmstrong at the top there. Harm very good at protecting points. Yeti just coming off of the last game. Was it the last game? The game before. Game before. She's
also coaching for Team Salam.
I knew that I saw her somewhere else too. All right, we've already got B-side out for lead. Olive stuck in the pack, using the hips to try and rotate around.
Blint blasts out and gets 4 points up on the board.
Getting recycled back from B-side. I believe that's Misty. Yep, Misty Maven. Wearing a shorter number on B-side than we're used to.
And Blint getting pulled all the way back. All the way back to the jam line. Wow, what a drawback.
B-side doesn't mess around with their drawbacks. That is for sure.
B-side putting up another 4 points. 8-4 is the score at the moment. Still mid-jam, so of course it's going to change.
Misty Maven going to the penalty box, the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box for a forearm. 8 points up for B-side on that one.
Oh, we're getting the replay. We're going to watch that. We're going to watch Blint blast through one more time.
This game, I think, is going to develop a lot. These teams haven't played together yet at this tournament. It's been a minute since either one of them have played a game, so we'll be seeing these packs gel a lot. Oh, they're playing the pivot game.
Yep, up on the line for B-side.
Yeah.
That's 725. Sparkle's fantastic. And jamming for Pennsylvania, that's Ohm Wrecker, number 30.
Omi almost at the top, out for a lead. And we had a quick star pass to Dr. Flatliner. Team PA racing up to attack that tripod, try and break them up and move them around. Pack very fast. Let's see how many Omi got. 0-0.
Yes, chat, we are perpetually on derby time out here.
Yes.
And it was the end of that jam. No points for anybody. Number 5, Hurricane Heather with the star for Team Pennsylvania.
And I cannot see the armband of our B-side jammer.
We'll figure it out.
B-side in red, if you haven't figured that out yet at home.
Looks like that is 8-1 Reaper with the star for B-side.
Yes, not Jackie Daniels, which is what the screen is telling you right now.
And Reaper is your lead jammer. What up, Pinky? I see you.
57. Oh, my goodness. Monster Jam.
Monster Jam.
Big hit putting the jammer out of bounds. Uller is...
Yeah, Uller has been past the star on Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's now 47, Mike Concho. This PA team has been together for a while. They have had a lot of time to practice. They were set last season, haven't had a new tryout, so they're running with the same crew. So their tripod work isn't bad. Just a lot of movement right now. Trying to get set. Mike trying to navigate through these B-side players, some of which are already pretty warmed up from the rest of the time that they've had here.
Oh, it has been a long and busy day of derby, that is for sure.
Reaper at the top, gets around the last Team Pennsylvania blocker.
4 points up in the air. B-side dominating this jam, 8 points to nothing, 16-4 on the scoreboard is the total.
Hurricane Heather released from the box. Mike Concho was just kind of chilling out, waiting for an opportunity, but Heather did not get a chance to come up and help him out. 9 on that jam for B-side. Pennsylvania sitting at 4.
Number 1-2 Razor on the jam line for B-side. And I believe that is Zora with the star for Team PA.
I see the gray armband. That is very difficult to read from back here. And Razor attacking the tripod, trying to get around Dash, catch him at the front. Dash losing footing on this floor. We've got a forearm penalty, though, sending Razor to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, giving us our first power jam of this game. Zora zipping around, attacking that tripod. B-side kind of turning into a line, and now Zora's able to just sort of clink right past each one.
We're seeing some very interesting positional play in this tournament. I think teams are starting to kind of rethink how they approach the lines of the actual track itself.
Yeah. And we've got Team Pennsylvania right in front of us, including their coach, Tot, who is also from Pittsburgh Undead. And I just hear her being very passionate about the offense that the team should be playing for their people.
All right, number 1-2 Razor once again up to the line for Beast side.
That is Olive, 352 for Team Pennsylvania. Olive immediately getting backed up onto by the B-side blockers, making it past a few before getting knocked out. Meanwhile, Razor contending with 3 Pennsylvania at the top. They recycle back. Razor quick back onto the straightaway.
Would you say that Olive has been pitted against some very tough defense?
Oh my gosh. No puns, I'll get salty about it.
All right, look, that's all I'm going to say about it.
Star pass to Starstruck. Now Olive using positioning to get Razor out of bounds, get Razor to call the jam. We're going to restart. Only 2 points on that one for B-side. Good use of star passes from Team PA. They're keeping the point spread tight because of that.
Five Blint with the star for Beast side.
It might be Uller. Nope, it's Omi. It's Omrecker.
Yep, 'tis indeed Omi. And Blint gets out front and is your lead jammer. And he is maneuvering into position to grab some points. Looking for his opening. Makes his move. Slams hard against that Pennsylvania bedrock that is the wall.
Tripod work, solidifying a lot more for PA now. Got Hurricane Heather back there. And Nemesis, pairing up with Nemesis. We've got a confused Team Pennsylvania blocker headed to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Lynn able to make it through on turn 3 and call it off.
Oh, we got the instant replay. We're going to watch Blint go through again. And there he goes. Oh, beautiful toe stop work on the part of number 5-5.
This floor is not friendly to toe stops. The folks that are making it work, amazing.
Just maximum effort. 725 Sparkles Fantastic on the jam line for Beast side. Looks like 273 Uller with the star for Team Pennsylvania. And we're going to have a crash course timeout. We're working on the crash course timeout.
We were so excited to be on this call together that we forgot to set up our stuff. Sorry, PR. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
I love that slogan. It's so good. And we are getting so back in. Once again, 725 Sparkles Fantastic and 30 Omrecker on the, 273. My bad, Uller on the jam line.
Like that. Nope, those are very different people.
Extremely different humans.
Oh, around the outside. Using that momentum. Lollyrod almost able to catch at the front. Doesn't commit to it. Was afraid of being out of play. Already back in is Sparkles Fantastic. Uller trying to get that hat to dash catch him.
I see red stickers in the chat. What up, hippie? What up, circuit?
Uller didn't have to pass it. Dash playing a little bit of offense, distracting. And we will start again. Here we go. What we got? Oh, yes, this outside toe stop work. Hop, spin.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
That
beautiful.
is the agility that Sparkles is known for.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Back into it.
Little rearranging at the 5-second mark. Starstruck. Now their turn
Oh,
to.
beautiful.
Yeah. We've got. Start pass already happened, I believe. Yes. Doc Flatliner has it for B-side, fighting with all of Team Pennsylvania. Just a massive blue.
In the chat, Marilia Reba Andrade says, I'm playing against Uller in a scrim next month. R.I.P.
Very fast pack. Starstruck trying to use the speed to their advantage. Harmstrung not happy that no penalty was called. Everyone has a lot of feelings about the penalties that are or are not called. It's okay. Everything's fine. What have we got here?
Oh, we're going to watch Starstruck get that lead again. Oh, with the toe stops. And right on the middle.
Right on that line, man.
Just a perfect pass, honestly. Number 1-2 Razor on the line for Beast side. And that is going to be 1-2 Zora, also on the line for Team Pennsylvania. Hey, same derby numbers. Everybody grab your beverage and hydrate.
Zora trying to use the outside line since it's been successful for everyone else. Gets pushed back. So far, Zora's had 100% lead jammer status. I know that Razor just disrupted that, so no longer. So Razor getting designated lead and then getting absorbed back in right away, able to break through at the top of turn 3. While the rest of our games had been sitting kind of at that turn 1, turn 2 section, this game sitting at that turn 3 or 4, a little bit faster, a little bit more mobility.
Yeller making an old derby yeller person blush over here, by the way.
Hurricane Heather thought they had Razor out. Razor able to survive. Pit Bulldozer.
Just right on the edge.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing about this floor is that it does help stabilize you. When you fall, you don't go anywhere, so it's a lot easier to control your slide. To just be able to pop back up in the right direction. Razor fighting against Hurricane Heather and number 55 Nemesis at the top of this pack. Drawing out some bridges. Pit Bulldozer stuck, kind of trying to get his offense to do a little bit more work. Falling into defense for a little bit. High block being issued to Pit Bulldozer with the star on Selment. He's going to go sit down. We're going to have a Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box, power jam. I don't know.
Sounds about right to me, yeah.
Yeah.
Hampton Inn and Suites, penalty box, power jam.
Yeah, there we go.
Into it.
I got a private message from Madhouse Mexi singing the praises of Dozer and what a good dude he is. So all the Team Pennsylvania folks, that's my part of the world. So
Blint with the star for Beast side, number 55, as he claws his way through the opposition and grabs that lead.
Doc Flatliner clearing a nice inside line, just moving Lollyrod and 82 Starstruck out of the way. Starstruck, nice recycle back on Blint. Pit Bulldozer is standing in the box, about to re-enter here.
And there he goes.
There he goes. Still able to stay in bounds.
He had a nice star stash going there, and I think that confused the B-side blockers a little bit.
It looked like Armstrong thought he had pushed hard enough to get him out of bounds, and toe stops just clung just a little bit on that tape, man.
Just a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. And we got 725 Sparkles Fantastic on the jam line for Beast side with 3-0 Ohmwrecker carrying the star for Pennsylvania. Oh, hi, Lynn. How you doing?
Here we go. packs are starting to solidify a little bit more. We're starting to see some more solid shapes happening.
And Sparkle's fantastic. Is your lead? Yes, I'm going all the way around. Jammer.
Olive already having taken a star pass, took a hard hit by Yeti, knocking her out of bounds and recycling all the way back.
Sparkles is just grinding against all this Pennsylvania steel. But nevertheless, she persists and gets those 4 points high in the sky.
Scara and Jackie Daniels thought they had Olive out. They did, but there was a no-earned pass being signaled, so Olive was not called on a penalty, was able to escape without lead jammer. Thank you to our royal sponsors, 187 Killer Pads, 888, Poster Giant, and Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
That's the tourism board for right here in Thibodaux.
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, they helped us host this whole tournament. We couldn't do this without the help of the Louisiana's Cajun Bayou.
Oh, we have got an official review.
Ooh, a little OR action. That gives us a chance to go into a crash course timeout.
Ready to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Yeah. Tired of second-guessing your training routine? Always. Want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Then Crash Course is for you. We turn skaters into MVPs. If you start a Crash Course today, in 4 weeks, you'd be less tired at the end of a 2-minute jam. In 8 weeks, your footwork would get you to the line faster. And in 12 weeks, you'll be the skater that everyone wants in their pack.
I would love to not be tired after a 2-minute jam.
Life is a contact sport.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not skating, so.
Oh no, we have our. I messed up our penalty tracking things.
I don't know iPad.
So I'm handing this off to our illustrious producer, so that way we can continue to track penalties. But anyway, so hi Hayes.
What's up? Hey, look, Chaos, you're just living up to your name, that's all.
I know.
And you're giggling, so you're living up to your whole name.
Do we know the code?
I got to be honest, I did not hear any of that.
Yeah, unclear what the official review is. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Breadpool is typically very clear on the microphone, but this time I took my headphones off a little too late. I was busy being bad at my job. It's a very important thing for me.
Maximum effort.
Got a little bit of a wave going on from the Team PA players.
Yeah, get that wave going, y'all. I say to the internet audience instead of the home audience, or the in-house audience.
So the winner of this game will play the winner of the next game, which is Trans Rollers United versus Villain Era. This is Villain Era's debut. We've had a lot of teams debut here at Y'all Stars Skate Showdown.
All right, looks like we are close to getting lined up again here.
Yes, Crash, I know what your real name is. I know
All right.
I shouldn't, but Facebook is a thing.
Head ref is briefing the coaches and captains.
B-side has already exited. Breadpool is getting a little bit extra from the B-side A. Making sure that her concerns are well heard.
And when we come back in, jamming for B-side is going to be 1-2 Razor
Give us a sec.
with a Power Star.
Okay, so they are getting a cut call on Olive. So B-side will retain. We're at a point now because we're in the hour-long games. You can retain your official reviews. You couldn't in the 40-minute games, but now we're back to regular rules of roller derby. So that means B-side starts on the power jam.
Yep, Olive sitting in our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
And that is Razor running up the inside, trying to get past this Mike Honcho. Let's see, we've got Mike Honcho, we got Tree, we got Hurricane Heather, and Zora out there with the pivot stripe to help out Olive if she needs it.
Oh,
Just-
Razor slices around and gets those points up in the sky.
Pennsylvania breaking apart a little bit, trying to hit these jammers individually instead of relying on their strong tripod work. When these players play together, they're impossible to get through. I think it might just be some of the nerves of first game of the tournament kind of thing.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this is B-Side's first time. I think this is the first game for both of these teams, isn't it?
It is.
And again, our first full-length game, so all the pressure is on.
And now
the
we've got
Razor is
that
off
star
to
pass.
the box, and star pass to Zora. But looks like Zora could not accept the star and got a penalty. So Olive had to go get it again. What is even happening right now?
Oh, yes. Okay. So the star pass was incomplete. Zora got called on a multiplayer block as the pivot, not as the jammer. Zora was able to drop the star close enough for Olive to pick it up as Zora went to the penalty box. So therefore, the jammer Razor was not released. Olive had to just go and get the star. And that's roller derby with Mary Chaos. Haha.
So Pennsylvania has given up 3 power jams out of the last 4 jams.
We're going to have Mike Concho go into the penalty box for a direction of gameplay.
Oh, a tremendous hit from the B-side pivot.
Okay.
All right, 8-2 star strike going up to the line for Pennsylvania. And that's 5-5 Blint with the star for Beast side.
Razor's at 35. 30 points total for Razor.
Razor has earned a total of 30 points over the course of this game. Thank you, our awesome producer, Muffin Tumble, who's feeding stats into our ears over here. And we got another crash course timeout.
Yes, we've got another official review from B-Side. They're using that retain review. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by our epic team of coaches so you can level up this year? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. It's Chrissy Crash with 2 Ks. Life is a contact sport. Win. We also would love to thank our sponsor, Rydell. Step into action with Rydell roller skates, where passion meets performance. Trusted by skaters for generations, Rydell combines classic craftsmanship with cutting-edge design. Discover your perfect pair now at roller.rydellskates.com. Rydell, built for derby, made for you.
Okay,
Yes.
It looks like we are briefing the coaches and captains now.
Yes, so we shall see what is going on with the second official review. You know, we're talking about derby time earlier. This is, yeah, we're definitely on derby time now.
Oh, yeah. Timeouts happen. It does tend to just push everything a little bit forward.
Yep. We've got the illustrious spread pool about to make the announcement. So they're questioning the scoring trip. The pivot is allowed to carry the star out of the pack. The pivot did not attempt to put the star on, so they did nothing illegal there. So the OR has to do with the points awarded, I believe.
All right, and we are going to get that result as soon as they're done. The officials done getting their heads together and figuring out what everybody saw.
All right. Let's see what our man in the white helmet has to say. Oh, just briefing the coaches, captains. We have 2 more games today after this. We have another open division game.
Trans Rollers United versus Villain Era.
And then the game after that is...
Mardi Brawl, the main event for the day.
I thought there was another game in between. There's not?
Yes, the illustrious Bread Bowl.
They did not retain. I'm not quite, yeah. I wasn't able to tell exactly what was going on. If they came off of the track at a point to recover the star, they are allowed to re-enter the track at the point that they did. They don't have to re-enter behind everyone as the jammer. That just might affect the points, but that's going to be one that I'm going to ask Brett about after the fact.
Oh, absolutely. And we are back into it. 5-5 Blint on the jam line for Beast side. 8-3 Starstruck with the star for Pennsylvania. And Blint blasts out front to grab lead jammer.
I love the little hip flip side. Yeah, like being able to maneuver your legs 2 different ways at 2 different ways. Flip your hips. Use the momentum of other blockers to your advantage as the jammer. Just chef's kiss. Run on the line.
Starstruck right on the outside, wide open in that lane as everybody was concentrating on either trying to stop or help Blint. And Blint gets through, calls it off before Starstruck can take advantage of that. 4 points picked up by Beast side on that pass.
You're going to see that hop over the outside, I think. Maybe. Yes, hop,
Boop.
hop, hop. That Yeti was looking. Yeti had eye on the prize.
725 sparkles fantastic up to the jam line for Beast side.
That's Uller, 14 Pennsylvania.
Yep. And Sparkles fighting against the Pennsylvania wall, and nevertheless she persists and is your lead jammer.
Hat has been passed. It has not been reflected yet, but Dash Ketchum is now your jammer on Team Pennsylvania.
I think they were waiting. I think they were decided to wait until they were good and sure this time. And Sparky busts through. 4 points high in the sky.
Dash maneuvering through. Dash, a regular jammer at home. I'm not sure if she is jamming for Black Rose. I know that when she was at Dutchland, they relied heavily on her as a jammer.
Sparky through. Let's see if we get 4 more points. 8 points picked up by Beast side. 4 points picked up by Pennsylvania on that pass.
There is absolutely so much leg between these two teams. And it's because a lot of the teams that I've been hanging out with from the main division, we're all like 5'4" and under. Right? We're all tiny mighty. And then this team, it's just like, they're all Dash size. Just legs that start at their neck.
And we've got Reaper and Ohmwrecker on the line. 8-1 Reaper, 3-0 Ohmwrecker. Reaper in the red, Ohmwrecker in the blue. Both of them just battling against their respective defenses. Oh, and getting pulled. Reaper getting pulled way back by 1760. That is Biohazard.
Yeti and Monster Jam at the top, keeping Ohmwrecker. Oh, the offense turned against Ohmwrecker on that one. We got a forearm sending Blue 8-4 to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Ohmwrecker shrugging off those chest hits.
And he gets that lead. It seemed for a second he wasn't sure if he was going to cut the track or not, but he managed to keep all his wheels inside the tape.
I think he was questioning it too.
There's just some amazing agility on display in this game. And Omi's through for 4.
Monster Jam now has the star cover. approaching for first scoring pass. Doesn't get anything before the jam is called off.
One, two Razor up to the line for Beast side. And 1-2 Zora with the star for Pennsylvania. And again, identical derby numbers. Everybody drank.
Everyone hanging out at the pivot line this time. Letting those jammers get a bit of a run up. Razor able to take advantage. Lollyrot, last one to beat, able to get through right before turn 3. Zora trying to get a little bit of momentum. Gets recycled back. Going at it again. This time it's Olive taking back Razor. Zora trying to find a little bit of space on that inside line. We got a cut track sending Dash Ketchum to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. So Razor Isley Jammer. Zora does not have a pivot on the track right now. Got a little bit of offense that's going to turn into a direction of gameplay for 1-7-2. I know I should wait for the call to happen before I say that, but...
And Razor with the call off.
I heard the whistle. I saw the action. I heard the whistle. I knew what was happening.
It's not like the skaters can hear you.
That's true. That is a good point.
And it looks like we're going to have 5-5 Razor up to the line once again for Beast side.
We've got a team timeout for Team Pennsylvania. A Chrissy crash course. Time for a crash course timeout. Crash course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create... Oh, gosh, it's me. Hi.
Hello, live audience. How are y'all? Hey, Muffin, get in on this. Yeah, the amazing Muffin Tumble here doing our producing for us. Doing all the homework and keeping us nerds full of all the stats that we need.
Guys, when did I start looking over 40?
I don't know. When you got over 40?
Oh, you don't like it. Anyway, crash course. Roller derby athletes. Increases strength, conquer self-doubt, of which I have plenty now. And create habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make more of 2-minute jams? Visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
And that's just in time, so we're coming right back in. Once again, that's 8-2 Starstruck on the line for Pennsylvania. 5-5 Razor with the star for Beast side. Or sorry, 5-5 Blint, not Razor. But I did that bad. I called them the wrong name twice. Now I owe them 2 drinks.
All right. So I see Hurricane Heather out there as 1. I'm trying to see who the other blocker is, but numbers are hard to read out here. But basically, we got 2 PA blockers doing their best to help Starstruck through.
And Blint busts through, grabbing the lead, and he is sizing up the pack, getting ready to make his move.
Oh, it's Dozer, Pitbull Dozer. We do have Dash back on the floor for Team Pennsylvania. Monster Jam doing that chest pop. Just moving the jammer out just enough.
Starstruck going head-to-head with 5-7 Monster Jam again.
Got a penalty being issued.
Issued-ish? No, issued for sure.
Yeah, Hurricane Heather reporting to the Hampton Inn and Suites for a cut track. I keep wanting to say the Hamilton Inn.
Yes, Rita, we are having a tough time making them out from here. Thankfully, KS is very familiar with these skaters, so it's easier for her.
Yes.
She can tell them she knows them on site.
There are a lot of these players from both teams that I have played with or around, but I'm used to seeing them in a pack or running at me as opposed to from afar.
725 Sparkles Fantastic on the jam line for Boost side. And 273 Uller with the star for Pennsylvania.
We got 2 in the Hampton Inn Suites penalty box, 1 per team. So we got just tripod v tripod at the moment. Armstrong holding Uller along with True Blacka. Got Hurricane Heather re-entering, gonna do the fastball special.
Is that where Colossus throws him at a sentinel?
It's the spin around. Very fast at the top. Hurricane Heather, Hurricane blocking to grab. Again with the chest blocking there from Monster Jam to get Uller down. It is brutal. Long pack. Condensing, we've got 1 bridge, 2 bridge, and lots of tripod work. Little grindy here in turn 3. Sparkle's fantastic, trying to get past. Got knocked out, takes a little bit of a run out. Meanwhile, Uller is just trying to push the sled that is
just zero.
beside.
You're right. Just zero forward motion happening right now. Like this is the least at least forward moving derby I've seen in a while. They're just ground down.
They've all kind of settled in a little bit at this point.
Just making themselves comfortable out there.
Monster Jam, like right at the edge.
Oh, Uller just trying to get his move, to get his opening.
And Shrimp and Roll keeping an eye on that distance, making sure no one's going out of play.
We're going to see this again. Oh, that beautiful spin. And the whip.
Amazing.
Nothing gets you going faster than the whip.
I saw that first. We were calling it the Murph fastball special. For anyone who watches Jacksonville Roller Derby, 7-7 Murph will do that often. And it is glorious when it works. Oh, thanks, Ballsy.
All right, we are right back into it.
Reaper and
Yep.
and
Dome Wrecker. And Reaper is your lead Psychopomp.
Yeti trying to move folks out of the way, just break up Team PA, keep them apart from each other. And it's working. Stopping Olive from doing the run back. Olive getting their butt on everyone, now getting separated out by Jack Daniels. Reaper fighting around this defense. 1-7-2. That's Jackson. Jackson putting some work in this game.
And Reaper with the call off. He decided to end it.
Oh, we've got the O in the air before anything happens.
Just immediate crash course timeout.
Immediate crash course timeout. Crash course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, conquer self-doubt, and create habits of high performers. Want a custom training plan with derby-specific workouts, nutrition strategies, and athlete mindset development curated by our epic team of coaches so you can level up this year? Well, visit ChrissyCrash.com to learn more. Life is a contact sport. Win.
Scoreless for both.
2 scoreless in a row, yeah.
Oh, yeah, so Todd's jacket is just cats, and it's fantastic.
Oh, I love it.
And she is one of the more mobile bench coaches that I've seen at this tournament this weekend. So I wouldn't be surprised if the camera was catching her now and again.
And Muffin tells us that the last 2 jams were completely scoreless for both teams. Holy moly, you never see that,
Nope.
especially this level of play.
I'm just plugging that in.
Oh, just kidding. They got 3 points. They got 3.
Oh, no, sorry. Beastside pulled out 3 points on that one.
That was discussed.
I guess that's what the OR was about. And we're going to find out in a moment. Or we talked right over it.
Or we won't. Okay, Dash and Lolly are in front of us having a good time, giving me the thumbs up. These are my people from my part of the world.
1-2 Razor on the line for B side. 1-2 Zora with the star for Razor. Again, identical jammer numbers. Everybody grab your beverage and hydrate.
Tree up there helping with offense, trying to get Zora past. Biohazard also part of this group, circling around B-side and keeping Razor absorbed for a while. Razor able to get out and get lead, though. Zora so close to the top, only 1 or 2 to beat, but bumped out, recycled. Got to start all over. Razor coming back up. We're in the far straightaway at this point, approaching turn 3. Pennsylvania settling into to the forward blocking. Biohazard and Treehorn, teammates on Black Rose, working well together.
Trust Pinky. I'm a crazy cat dad. It's all good. Right meow, right here. 1-2 Razor throwing up 4 points on his way through.
True Blocka, Grimace, Armstrong, all just bodying Pit Bulldozer right now. But we've got a high block, going to send one of them off.
It is a big beefy wall happening right there.
It is. That was True Blocka
beefiest.
going off for a high block on that one. Oh, that's halftime.
All right, we are going to take a little break, and we are going to come back in about 12 minutes. My name is Hazenberg.
I am Mary Chaos.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Hi folks, Tui Lion here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job: to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.
here we go. Oh, I was hoping that we would get the camera on in time to see a sexy cowboy.
Still a kid show.
So we had a bit of a halftime show. The roller skating cowboy returned from last year. If you know anyone that is here at Y'all Stars, just go on their socials. I'm sure that they are posting the video now.
100%.
All right, so we got some stats. Thanks to the amazing Muffin Tumble, who is seated behind us. Razor is the top scorer for B-side with 44 points. Blint is just underneath that at 31 points. And Zora is the top scorer for Team Pennsylvania at 12 points. B-side has passed the star 3 times. Pennsylvania has passed the star 6 times. And there have been 3 power jams in favor of B-side and 1 power jam in favor of Pennsylvania. I heard you crack that monster through my headphones.
Grip it and rip it,
Oh,
brah.
no.
Hey, this is Hazenberg back
Hi.
with you.
I'm Mary Chaos.
We've got just 30 seconds left to go until our second half. B-side 105, Pennsylvania 27 is the score.
Tired Chaos right now. No penalty troubles. We've got a few people sitting on 2. A handful of people sitting on 1.
Overall, been an extremely clean game. You're right.
But that's, I mean, I don't like that term, a clean game, because that implies that there are no penalties happening.
No, because sometimes getting a penalty is part of a legit strategy.
Well, not that. It's a matter of, like, sometimes it's just moving so fast. There's a lot of contact happening, and a lot of it is not having. It is not necessarily legal, but it's not penalizable, and those are different things.
It's
Aha.
in that gray area. All right, we got number 55 Blint on the jam line for B-side. 1-2 Zora carrying the star for Team Pennsylvania.
Indeed, indeed.
And as soon as our excellent, and there we go, our excellent jam timer, Punish Her, has signaled the jam to start. And here we go. Blint is your lead jammer.
Zora just trying to get past Monster Jam. Ooh, let's see if Yeti must not have had established position. Tried to pull the cut on Zora last second as Monster Jam went out of bounds.
Zora with that beautiful hop.
There was a Team Pennsylvania was able to oh no, it was Yeti caught her jammer.
Whoops. 3 points picked up by B-side.
Let's see.
Oh, let's watch that. Let's watch Blint get through again.
Again, the little hip turn, shuffle step.
Like, Blint is so good at manipulating his own center of gravity. And I think that really separates the really agile skaters from the others. Speaking of agile skaters, 725 Sparkle's fantastic, and 82 Starstruck are jamming on this one. And Sparky is fighting against the Pennsylvania steel wall.
Yeah, we got Biohazard, Tree. That looks like 4-7, Mike Honcho, and also Jackson out there.
7-0 Doc Flatliner trying to make some room for Sparky.
Yeah, Doc's been playing some really effective offense today. Meanwhile, I mean, Starstruck is just star-stuck right
Just
now.
in that big beefy beast wall.
Let's see, who we got? We got Grimace. Oh, yes, Grimace. And True Blocka. True Blocka's having a heck of a game. Armstrong, a lovely brace, great at communication, also very good at the run back.
Sparky got that lead.
Sparky just going face first between Honcho and Jackson to score points.
Sparky putting up 4. And takes a huge hit from Starstruck. You had a little jammer offense happening. And Sparky looks like Sparky was thinking about calling it off. But nope, here she goes. Maximum effort.
Yep. Biohazard going to go sit down in the Hampton and Sweet penalty box for a high block. It's been a popular penalty today. I don't like that.
And another 4 picked up by B-side. Sparky looking to make another score attempt here. Figuring out her opening. Takes her move.
Starstruck playing a little bit of defense, trying to distract the B-side blockers. Grim has not fallen for it. It was on him the whole time. Don't drop your microphone, Hayes.
It's not my microphone, it's Thin Mint's, but also don't want to drop it because it's fabulous.
I was wondering whose spiky microphone that was.
It makes me feel bad I didn't bring my mic from home, although my mic is just a regular Shure. It's not punk rock like Thinny's.
We have an official timeout for folks to talk about things.
And we'll talk about things too, including crash course training.
Indeed, crash course, ready to make 2-minute jams feel easy. Want to feel more confident when you step on the track? Crash course is for you. We turn skaters into MVPs. If you start a crash course today, in 4 weeks, you'd be less tired at a 2-minute jam. In 8, your footwork will get you to the line faster. And in 12, you'll be the skater everyone wants in their pack. Life is a contact sport, so win. Thank you to our crew sponsors, RES Contractors, Collectivum Sport. Wow. I don't know if my jaw is just like, nope, you're done. You're done talking for the day.
Collectivum.
Sacred Roller Skate Supply, Crash Course, Synergy Bank, Lamar Advertising, Symmetry Jewelers and Designers,
AmeriHealth Caritas, Louisiana.
Thank you. And Bond. Sorry,
Bond.
I got distracted. Bond Skates. I got distracted by trying to figure out who was going to the box and why, or if.
It does look like when we come out of this timeout, our next jam is going to start with 8-1 Reaper with the star for Beast side.
Let's see what Breadpool has to say. Oh, no, we're going to start with Power Jam. Okay. So there was a penalty issued. The officials had to get together to make sure that they saw the same things. Decided to issue a penalty in between jams to the B-side jammer. So Pennsylvania will be starting on a power jam, and that's Omracker gonna try to make his own luck here.
Yep, Omi is fighting against the back of the Beast pack, but gets some assistance from his blockers. And they are just brawling right there on turn 1.
Misty Maven, usually known for her jamming, has been murdering as a blocker this weekend.
Oh, just crushing it. Sparkle's fantastic, getting released from the box. I guess if you're going to have to send a jammer to the box, Sparky's the one, because here she comes and is your lead jammer.
Beautiful run back by Maven after hitting out Omi and then taking advantage of positioning in order to get Sparkle's fantastic throw on that last pass. Sparkle's back in a turn 3, knocked out real quick there.
Star pass on Pennsylvania to 273 Euler.
Euler able to make quick work of that pack. I don't know if they were expecting him to come back around quite so quickly. And we're going to take a moment. Let's see. Everyone's up. Everyone good? Okay, cool.
It doesn't look like anybody's hurt, but we are going to have an official timeout being called. And we're going to go ahead and look at our replay here.
Just shifts weight to the outside line, cuts into those edges, able to get through, use the momentum
Just
to their
incredible.
advantage.
And this is going to be our crash course timeout. Visit ChrissyCrash.com, and we're going to get you all trained up and ready to rock and or roll throughout the year.
Indeed.
If you're ready to step up your game to the next level, go to ChrissyCrash.com. Life is a contact sport. Win it.
We got the go time signal from Breadpool, so we're getting the swoopy whistle, so that way we can continue on.
And 1-2 Zora on the jam line for Pennsylvania with 8-1 Reaper, looks like, for Beast side. It is indeed 8-1 Reaper and 1-2 Zora. The whistle has blown and off they go. Reaper trying to come through on the outside. Takes a hit, takes a spill. up and
and
picks
a
up a track
cut.
cut. Yeah, it was a very blatant cut, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But Zora is your lead. Going all the way around with it, Jammer.
Offense coming in to try and swoop. Olive trying to make some room there. As soon as Zora made it around 2, Biohazard activated. And we've got a forearm penalty, gonna send a confused Zora to the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. Little Jammer swappy swap. But Zora will not have to sit there for the full 30 seconds because Reaper didn't. Got a little bit of a goat situation in the back with the Team Pennsylvania pivot. That's Phoenix.
Reaper coming around for a score pass just as Zora is released from our Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box.
Phoenix turning her trapped situation into an offense situation for Zora. Zora almost able she must have kept that skate in.
Yeah, it's Allie. Whoopsie.
Yeah. True Blocka able to pause her for a second, but then out of play. Zora puts up the 4 points. Reaper going to take a run up, trying to get through. As Zora is now stuck in that tripod. In the back, we've got they don't do they almost do like a C formation that can fold into a tripod when they need it to.
A
on
folding
TPA.
C.
Yeah. Like they don't always brace each other, but they're close enough to each other that they can react. It's a ride the snake moment.
3 points to 7 picked up on that jam. What a brutal 2 minutes that was. I see number 1-2 Razor on the line for Beast side with 8-2 Starstruck with the star for Team Pennsylvania.
All right.
And both jam. The whistle has blown and off they're going.
Trying to slug through these slow-moving pieces now.
Just some very solid and lockdown defense all through this game.
Yes. And when Team PA keeps it really slow and can cut into their edges and not move, that's when they have success. They start spreading out when they get pushed forward and then don't suck backwards.
Oh, you're
Now-
totally correct.
And then suddenly they're up further. Nice knockout by Lollyrot there, being backed up by Hurricane Heather. And a little face-to-face action there with Pit Bulldozer and Razor.
B-side defense is so busy just trying to hold Starstruck back. There's not anybody available to help Razor, but he stretches out the pack and is lead jammer.
It's that wall of butts of, it was Jackie
She
Daniels,
rather.
Misty Maven, and Yeti or not. Had his pass to Dash catch him. And Dash is going to try and catch him.
And 4 points up in the sky for Beast side. Wow, Dash just pouring on that speed, living up to the name.
I mean, she takes 4 steps and she's around the track.
And 4 more points for Beast side picked up at the end of there. And we're going to watch that. We're going to watch that play one more time here. God, look at Misty Maven just locking it down.
Just all edge work. Just trusting teammates, doing things. It's fun. She told me that her nickname is Hit or Miss T-Maven.
I love that. All right, here we go. Back into it. Ohm record number 3-0 on the line for Pennsylvania. 5-5 Blint with the star for Beast side. Blint getting pushed out by 1-7-2. That is Jackson.
A lot of smushy derby going on. Omrecker almost finding some air on the outside line, getting pushed off. Armstrong and True Blocka at the top.
Oh, Blint gets through, and he is your lead jammer.
Star pass to Phoenix. Is it Phoenix? Yes. Yes. 84, Phoenix. Yes. Little skateboard push from Blint.
Blint
Propelling
pushing
them
through for 4. Yep, you were
Yeah.
right. Oh, Phoenix just waiting around and just Blint slamming into her. And then 3-3-3 True Block throwing another hit at Blint to pull her back to the pivot line.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a track cut picked up by Blint. So this is now a power jam for Pennsylvania with less than a minute left in the jam.
Got a direction of gameplay on Ohmwrecker. He nods his head going, yeah, I was on the corner. That was not great.
Wasn't good.
Nope. Phoenix trying to swivel hips around Grid and Barrett.
I see Blint and Ohmwrecker having a laugh in our Hampton Inn and Suites belly box. Maybe they got the continental breakfast going over there at 5:30 in the afternoon. All right, and Blinton's been released from the box and back in the fight. Phoenix still trying to get through and get some daylight. And Blint comes around on the outside, gets pushed out.
That was Olive doing that little push off.
Like Aaron says in the chat, Olive is doing a lot of blocky drawbacks. Great job.
Thank you to our captain sponsors, Kaywood and Randazzo's Bakery, Hampton Inn and Suites, Currency Bank, and Rydell. Here's that swoop around outside line, skateboard push just underneath and away.
725 Sparkles Fantastic on the line for B-side with 1-2 Zora carrying the star for Pennsylvania. Sparky getting a big cheer from her home team out here.
Pit Bulldozer going to the Hampton Inn and Suite penalty box for back block. There's a lot going on in this corner right now. There's a lot of bodies flying around. There are whistles happening, forearms being issued, out of plays being called, a cut track going to Zora.
And Sparky gets through and is your lead jammer.
It's one of those moments in roller derby where you're like, I'm not quite sure what's happening. I'm going to let it all settle out and then take a look. We got Sparkles Fantastic running up. Monster Jam got those Team Pennsylvania blockers rolling, but not so much that they broke up. Still able to keep them in.
Sparky through for another 4.
Lovely last-ditch effort by the pivot there for Team Pennsylvania, but not enough momentum to get them out. You can get some really strong pushes on this floor, but you can get some really strong counter pushes as well.
All right, and that jam comes to its end. Looks like 6 points total picked up by B-side.
Yep.
Let's see if they, 2 points picked up at the end of that. And we're going to watch Sparky get through with that spin move. And then, just that perfect toe stop work.
Perfect amount of pressure to stop them. And yeah, this concrete has a texture to it. Everyone talks about the dust. The dust just helps you hockey stop, that's all.
8-2 Starstruck on the line for Pennsylvania. 8-1 Reaper with the star for B-side. Hey, we got consecutive derby numbers. Everybody go ahead and drink.
Oh, a little offense from Jackson, able to clear up the apex for Starstruck to hop successfully past everyone and get lead. We still got Reaper in the pack there. Star is in hand. Little chest push by Harmstrong to send Starstruck back. Starstruck going to call it off as everyone from B-side resets. 2 points going up for Team Pennsylvania on that. And we've got a timeout for Team Pennsylvania. Let's check out this replay.
Go.
Almost getting through, and getting through.
Just right on the end, just almost wide up on the inside, and then Reaper tried to throw a hip at him.
So this is a team timeout, a crash course timeout. Crash course helps busy roller derby athletes to become all-stars and MVPs with customized training programs and work with their elite coaches. So if you start crash course today, you'll be less tired, your footwork will get you to the line, and you'll be the skater that everyone wants to be in a pack with. So life is a contact sport, so win.
And while we're in a timeout, we're going to go ahead and give some huge recognition to our awesome officials out here, including Atomic Annie, Dexter, Punisher, Tornado Alley. Oh, we're getting back into it.
Sorry.
I'll finish off the rest on the next game stoppage. See how
I
you
should
like
have done
them
that read
apples.
quicker.
And I see 1-2 Razor on the jam line for Beast side.
I need to reset my YouTube because my
And it's 3-0 Ohm Wrecker on the line for Pennsylvania. And Razor is your lead jammer.
Oh, and we are going to take a second.
Okay, yeah. Omi took a pretty hard hit there, but he's going to be...
Yep.
Looks like he's going to be all right. We're
he's
going to give the
already-
medics a little time to get their stuff together
Yep.
and get them checked out. And it looks like we are going to be good to go shortly here. Teams are lining up for the next jam. I see 1-2 Zora with carrying the star for Pennsylvania. All right, we have transitioned from injury timeout to official timeout.
Yeah, probably just going to go make sure that nothing was wonky on that hit. So we got a crash course timeout real quick. You wanna say something about crash course?
It looks like we're about to be out of our crash course
Okay.
timeout, but if you want to make 2-minute jams feel easy, crash course is for you. Life is a contact sport. Win. And we got 5-5 Blint on the jam line for Beast side with 1-2 Zora with the star for Pennsylvania, like we said earlier.
Crew's dispersing. Breadpool is releasing everyone back into the wild, so the zebras may roam free.
Free as a bird. They're not paying me to sing. Well, to be fair, they're not paying us, so.
They're paying us in coffee and memories. Zora coming up against Grin and Barrett and Grimace and Harmstrong, and Zora trying to do the juki, holding the Olive Havoc back, going, stop, that's me, that's me. Now a little bit of a cuddle, and Grimace able to push Zora out of bounds.
This is some of the thickest.
A misconduct
Defense.
being called on Zora. She looked very confused, not
Oh
sure
my gosh.
what it was being called for. It looked like it could have been a head block, but that's not what was called. Olive also being called off for a destruction penalty.
And Blint got through his lead, attacking the back of the pack now. Going up against that brace Pennsylvania 2-all, and then coming through on the inside for 4 points, high in the sky. And the B-side pack trying to move back to give Blint an easier time getting through. Minimize the distance between your pack and your jammer, and you will maximize your points every time.
Zora swooping through, coming up, contacting Harmstrong right after the jam line there.
Got the star stashed in her hand. Looks like we might have a sneaky star. Nope, no
Nope,
sneaky
nope,
star
nope.
pass.
Nope.
Oh, Zora just flattened by 3-3-3 True Blocka.
Moving everyone back. Monster Jam doing the little calm down everyone, we're cool, calm down. Blint gonna call it off. Not thrilled about something that happened, but it's A-okay. We're gonna reset and start again.
You're right, Baked. Olive blocking is amazing. Speaking of amazing, 725 Sparkles fantastic up to the jam line with 8-2 Starstruck. So these two may be the strongest and most agile jammers in this game right now.
Yeah, That's tough to say because there is a lot of agility between all of them.
Oh, yeah. This is an extremely quick and nimble game. Sparky going up against that Pennsylvania steal again with some help from her pivot. 2-2, scare it to death.
Nemesis going to sit down in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box for a forearm penalty.
It's just such a comfy penalty box.
It
I mean,
is.
just that hotel quality penalty box seating.
Maven squishing in that tripod close with Jackie Daniels and Yeti. Scarred to death, building that bridge, communicating, telling them how far they are. Amazing teamwork. Maven saying, come to me, come to me, come to me. Yeti trying to keep offense at
Starstruck
bay.
trying to come through on the inside, getting told no by Jackie Daniels, number 07. And 2-2-1, Yeti or not.
It looked like Starstruck might have hit his shoulder there. He winced for a second.
But, I mean, both of these jammers are really going nowhere against all this defense. Like, wow, it is hard to hold Sparky back like this. It's hard to hold either of them back like this, I'll be honest. Like, just a quicksand game happening right now.
Yeah. Nemesis had come in from the box, played some offense, couldn't quite get Starstruck out. They just reformed too quickly. Sparky getting a little bit of space now. Just Nemesis and Hurricane Heather to beat. Nemesis at the top. Sparky able to get lead jammer now.
It took almost the entire jam just to get lead. And then Sparky immediately calls it off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're not going to be able to do anything in 10 seconds. You may as well go ahead and cycle to the next.
Right.
Number 8-1 Reaper up to the jam line for Beast side. And that is 273 Euler with the star for Pennsylvania.
This is definitely an endurance test. There's not a floor in PA that I can think of that is similar to this floor. And B-side, while Satellite Team does sometimes practice in Maryland, so we've got Reaper already through for lead as Euler has the star off, and now it's in the hand of Phoenix. Clean star pass being signaled by our OPRs. Doc Flatliner recycling Phoenix back, bringing her up to that tripod of Grimace and Trublaka, and Harmstrong pointing, saying that he did a thing. Doesn't seem like that thing was actually whistled.
The thing was not a thing.
The thing was not a thing. We got a low block.
The thing was officially not a thing.
Yeah.
It might have been a thing, but officially speaking, it was not.
Wasn't a thing. Grimace is in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box for the low block. Phoenix backing off. There is a no earned pass signal happening, so clean, but not out. Harmstrong again with the recycling. Harmstrong is one of the Team Pennsylvania crossovers. So he decided to play with B-side for this tournament, but that means that he knows how all of these players do their thing. He can predict their movements. He plays against them often.
He's the secret weapon, is what you're saying.
Indeed. I mean, this whole team is a secret weapon. This pack in particular has been just ruining lives today.
Oh, just crushing it. Oh, yeah. Wow. Reaper got thrown off the track, called it off from the floor.
That was Mike Honcho.
He is going to feel that in the meowing.
Oh, my goodness. This floor is punishing. Just scrapes and bruises, and you land and you stick. You don't slide.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Diane. Hi, Lynn. How are y'all?
Yeah, a lot of PA and B-side play together regularly, too, because a lot of them are local.
We got Razor and Ohmwrecker on the jam line now. Razor 1-2 jamming for Beast side. 3-0 Ohmwrecker jamming for Pennsylvania. And once again, we've got another quicksand pack here right at the pivot line.
This is that Yeti or not, and Maven and Jackie Daniels.
Just lockdown.
Just experience and
Razor gets out, grabs that lead.
Oh, and Dash Ketchum now is the one with the star in hand. We've got another star pass. Monster Jam says no. Recycling all the way back. Unnecessary spin. And off we go back.
4 points up in the air for a Razor and B-side.
Yes, Omi does play for B-side sometimes too, from what I understand.
Including at Red Stick Roller Derby's 7 Deadly Skates tournament last year.
Oh, okay. Razor just has Pitbull Dozer to get past. Dozer holds on as long as possible, has to let him go. Dash still in the back.
And Razor taking a big spill, but does not quit. They're
Everyone's
getting drawn all the way back to turn 2.
Everyone's going backwards. Lolly and Dash pairing up for a second. Dash just abandoning the idea of jamming for a second since the jammer's right there. Just playing fifth blocker.
Looks like 10 points total picked up by B-side on that jam. 6.5 minutes left in our game.
I love the high fives. We just got the Maven Lollyrot high five going on.
And it looks like we are going to have 5-5 Blint on the line for B-side with 1-2 Zora carrying the star for Pennsylvania.
Zora gonna try her luck on this one. It's not luck. It's all skill. These teams are so powerful. And again,
And
Zora,
Blint gets through. Lead jammer.
Zora able to balance backwards on her toe stops and lean forward, cuts to the inside of the track. No, she doesn't go out, just has one to beat up there. I think it might be True Blocka. Yep, it's True Blocka. True Blocka now out of play as B-side retracts into the pack a little bit. And a call off before any points can be scored for Team PA. Zora is fast and can grab points before people realize it, so that's a good tactic if they don't want them to score.
Sparkle's fantastic heading up to the jam line with 8-2 Starstruck. These two have gone head-to-head over and over again today. Looks like they're as excited about this as we are. And Sparky getting another cheer from her Team Louisiana and Red Stick friends.
Team PA getting fast again, breaking up early, but able to take folks down and out.
Sparky takes a big spill, gets recycled all the way back to the jam line. You never see that happen. Woof.
Yeah, that was Pitbull Dozer making that happen.
And nevertheless, she persists and is your lead jammer.
Starstruck is in the Hampton Inn penalty box. I did not see what the call was.
Sparky fighting once again against his blue Pennsylvania steel wall and
Yep.
gets through for 4.
Phoenix-
Starstruck is also through.
Come up to me. Come to me, my friends.
Both jammers hip to hip as they re-enter the pack. Let's see how this one shakes out. Sparky going for the outside. Starstruck going for the inside. Starstruck getting recycled.
Phoenix catching on the side, giving lots of hugs today, but legal hugs, right?
And Sparky through for another 4.
Monster Jam creating a little lean on that inside line. Maven keeping Starstruck for a minute, loses him, but makes that bridge to make it worth it. Monster Jam finishing the job. Starstruck coming back.
Sparky once again battling that blue steel wall.
And Starstruck's just going to match the low and push the sled for the moment.
Sparky takes a spill, hops back up.
That she's looking, she's like, Sparkle's bench coach is like, no, it's almost done. Just Just let's run down the clock a little bit.
I think everybody on this game is going to need some intensive therapy or intensive physical therapy after this one. Oh, and we're going to watch Sparky get through again. Oh, with that beautiful inside spin, and off she goes.
We've got a timeout. Team timeout for Blue. Oh, hi. Hello.
Well, hello, everyone at home. How are you? Hello, America, and all the ships at sea. I'm Hazenberg.
I'm Chaos.
And we're happy to call this game with you. And we've got the lovely Muffin Tumble right behind us doing production.
We're here, day 2 of Y'all Stars, just chilling, straight chilling.
I'm having so much fun at this tournament, Chaos. I got to tell you, it is so good to be back.
Is this your third year, first year?
This is my first travel tournament since the pandemic, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so my first year at Y'all Stars, 100%.
And we are in a Crash Course timeout. If you want to learn all about Crash Course and how it can help you up your game, go to crashcourse.com. Life is a contact sport. Win.
I mean, you really should, yeah.
You really should.
And we're coming back in out of our timeout. Looks like 8-1 Reaper and 3-0 Omewrecker on the jam line for, or no, actually, I think that is.
It's Omewrecker and Reaper.
Yeah, it is
you
indeed
were right.
Omi.
You were right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, go me. I recognize the face.
I was going to say the beard.
And then I
It's
almost
the beard.
didn't. Yeah, I mean, yeah. As a person with a beard, we all look alike.
I was going to say there are a lot of beards on the track right now, so I understand. It is smushy.
And there's a lot of hair, a lot of face hair.
Jackson and Mike Honcho in there with Biohazard.
Omi coming through on the outside. Oh, and takes a spill out. Gets forced to recycle.
True Blocka just took all of Omi's momentum and put it somewhere else.
Just said, you shall not pass.
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
Now setting up, True Blocka is setting up next to Bio, trying to clear a couple at a time, just bonk and then bonk. Tree keeping that middle. Bio trying to keep True Blocka at bay. It's like, don't hurt my friends.
True Blocka's a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
He went in and he just tore up that Pennsylvania steel
Just
back.
like you,
let
and then
Reaper
you,
through.
and then you, and then Pennsylvania did a.
Just systematically broke them apart.
But
was
Pennsylvania
beautiful.
was doing an excellent job of going, okay, and I'm out, but you're in, and now I'm out, but you're in.
Just managing the entire herd of cats. Oh, beautiful jump from Mike Honcho as he receives the star.
His legs are so long, and he made it look like he was going to like take off into space, and it was just a slow like, just very small, but very
Let's watch that
effective.
one. Let's watch that again. All right, Reaper approaching the pack.
And do.
Right from where no one saw it coming. What
So
a great
good.
jump. 725 Sparkles fantastic up to the jam line for Beast side with 1-2 Zora jamming for Pennsylvania. It's two very long, very fast, very agile jammers. Oh, Sparky takes a huge hit to the face. You can see her pain, but nevertheless, she persists and is your lead
no.
jammer. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. That's
No, it's Maven.
Yeah,
It's
it is
Misty
Misty Maven. You are correct. Wow. I owe Maven a drink.
Yep.
It-
Maven just getting knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, and getting pulled back by 5-5 Nemesis.
I don't know if she was talking to her team or to herself or to the ref of that was the one that hit me out. I need to go behind him. Hurricane Heather and Dash Ketchum in there also with Pit Bulldozer helping Nemesis try and keep Maven back, but Maven gonna Maven.
Yeah, nevertheless, she persisted.
A giant smile on her face.
Just having the most fun.
She loves that she's been able to block this tournament. She was telling me that earlier. She's like, I've gotten to block the whole time, and it's been awesome.
It wasn't that long ago where she was afraid she might never skate again.
I know.
And here she is competing at just the maximum level here at Y'all Stars. Maven just slices right through another 4 up in the sky.
There is a late called penalty. Maven doesn't know what it's for either.
But this is going to be a power jam for Pennsylvania now.
Yeah. So a little box switch from Zora being in the Hampton Inn and Suites penalty box. So now the pack very fast.
Looks like a no pass earned being signaled out there.
Zora just getting notched out just a little bit. Hurricane Heather having some fun.
And Zora signaled to the box just as Sparky was about to be released. So Sparky was released right before the jam came to its end. And so that is our unofficial final, 213-46. Wow. All right. This game was so exciting. I completely lost track of the time. I did not realize we were about to be over. I'm having so much fun with you, Chaos and Muffin.
Yay! The next game is going to be Trans Rollers United versus Villain Era. So that'll be awesome.
Yeah, stick around. You do not want to miss that one.
We're going to figure out the MVPs, confirm them, and let you know. So hang on a second. We'll be right back. I've got a Psylocke giving me the eyes from the other side of the board.
Yeah, so we're going to confer real quick, and then we'll be right back with you.
Uno más.
Hi folks, Tui Lion here, and I'm here to ask you if your helmet is cooked. Whether you're on the derby track or at the skate park, your helmet has one job, to protect you. So let's check out your helmet together and find out if it's still doing its job. Look for the following signs to determine if the EPS foam in your helmet has deteriorated. 1. Physical cracks or deformations. 2. Soft spots. 3. Discoloration. 4. Separation from the shell. 5. Age. Helmets should be replaced every 3 years depending upon usage, even if they appear to be in good condition. 6. Unusual odors. Let's move on to the outer shell and consider your previous impacts. If the helmet has been involved in a significant impact, the EPS foam could be compromised even if no visible damage is apparent. If the strap adjusters, clip, or straps are compromised, your helmet placement might be compromised if you take a fall. Last but not least, if your helmet doesn't fit you properly, it's not going to do its job when you need it most. Your helmet should sit about 1 finger width above your eyebrows and stay put when you're moving around or shaking your head. Visit 888.com to find out about our cutting-edge helmet technology and designs. The most certifications, the latest technology, the best fit. We've got you covered.